encourage you to come check it out.
Yes, there are no second takes. It is live. So if they make a mistake, we just move past it and we go, no take two, you're on.
Sure.
So it's
fun. Welcome to a great day with Hunter Mizar. I'm filming in the Weiser Little Theater. Weiser's such a great community because even though we're small, we have so many different venues and so many different things. Of course, we're known for Fiddle Fest and music that happens all throughout the community. And we have the Star Theater with the Onion Skins, and hopefully you got a chance to see their latest performance. Great job to my friends over at Onion Skins. And of course, we have the Weiser Little Theater, which puts on a couple of performances throughout the year. So I'm here with director Carrie and her co-director and extraordinaire, Jen, and they have an upcoming performance of Bedlam Breakfast. I'm curious, Carrie, we'll start with you. Tell me your background with the Weiser Little Theater.
Well, my background with the theater is years and years ago, I can't even tell you how many, I attended just as on a girls' night, which for years was a girls' night, and then we switched it and started inviting them in, so then it was a couples' night, and then I had the opportunity, Diane asked me to star in Harvey, and that was just a small role, which was great for my first role, and then I had the opportunity to play in Still Magnolias, which was a bigger role, and a great role, because I got to play Weiser, which was way fun. So, and then I'm on the board now, and so they were looking for a director, which we're quite often looking for directors, so I volunteered and said, I'll direct the next one.
Wow.
So here I am.
Okay. Jen, you have a background too. What's your background with the Little Theater?
I do. I, again, did Onion Skins for several years, and they do a great performance. And then Diane approached me and said, I have a role I can't fill in a play called Dearly Departed. Did that, and then did a few others. Then did Still Magnolias with Carrie, and was a Nell. And then she hoodwinked me and said, come on out and help me out and be my co-director.
Okay.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Been fun.
So this is kind of a unique play. I've never actually even heard of it. How did you come across this particular play? Did you get to choose it, or did the board tell you we're going to do this performance?
No, I chose it.
Okay.
Before I was on the board, they asked if I could help in reading several scripts.
Yeah.
So I had an opportunity at another job that I do, had the opportunity to read several. Yeah. And you make notes when you read them, and then you leave the notes, of course, with the script. And the ones I read were fantastic.
Yeah.
This one stood out to me a little bit because it seemed quite fun and chaotic.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, that one would be fun. So I told them, yes, you do this one. And they're like, you want to direct it? I'm like, okay, I'll direct it. So it's kind of a large cast.
Yeah.
So, but you know, more than half are new to the round here, or the half round at this point. Yeah. So it's been fun. It's been fun to watch them grow, and then the other ones, of course, that have been in place before, taking them under their wing. So it's been fantastic. But it is quite a challenge. We were just talking about that when we pulled up. Wow, we picked one for our first directing. Yeah. Picked one with a nice big group of people, which is okay, because it's just wonderful. It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen, can you give me kind of, without spoiling anything, what is this about? What is this whole thing about the play?
It's about a writer that comes to the coast of Maine and is kind of trying to figure out his process of, you know, life and where he fits in, and all this chaos comes into play, and it's not fitting according to his plan, and he just learns in the end to kind of embrace it, and that chaos ends up being a great thing. And so I think that's what makes it kind of a fun story, with all the different characters and the process of the characters coming in and out and him dealing with them. And yeah.
So would you say it's a comedy? Is it a drama? What kind of genre do you think it is?
Complete comedy. I like to explain it as a very like Abbott and Costello. Who's on first? I don't know. Who's on second? Kind of a lot of little quippy little, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Well, and I feel like, because I've had a chance to watch this thing now, and there's so many very unique characters that, I mean, you just fall in love with the cast. I mean, it's really a great cast. I feel like there's a lot of camaraderie among them, and they've really worked hard at putting this thing together.
You definitely find a bond with castmates in big plays, and as you do them, you grow together. So that's great. For example, Steel Magnolias, Carrie and I became very close, and even though in that play we did not like each other, but you do grow as a cast, and you become lifelong friends.
Yeah. So there's a challenge to the way the room's set up.
Yes.
I mean, how do you deal with that? Because if you've never been in here, it's not just seats up front and then a stage. The stage is right in the center, and then you're surrounded by chairs. I mean, is there some challenges to that?
Oh, absolutely. It's instead of just acting here, you have to act here.
Okay.
So you have to make sure that you tell everyone that it's don't be seen in front, but you have to remember that your backside's to somebody.
Right.
So you can't have that backside to somebody for very long. You want to be turning and moving and grooving and going this direction and that direction. So it is a challenge to make sure that they remember that there's people behind them, there's people to the side of them. So it helped to take the one row of seats out, because we weren't going to be able to do everything that we wanted to do with it in the round. So we're in a U shape.
Okay.
And that helped out tremendously. So they do have a back to stand for a while if they need to.
Yeah.
But it is a challenge, mostly for new ones that haven't done it before, to tell them to make sure that they're moving around and making sure everybody can see them. So
there is a real intimacy with the audience too, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're right there, and it's pretty unique.
Yeah.
Some audience members become part of the play. It has happened.
So what's been the biggest challenge taking on this directing role?
Probably just trying to make sure that the new ones to it settle into their roles, and that they can do it.
Okay.
I mean, they had some confidence, they're not sure, that's out of their comfort zone. So it's been a challenge for all. So we have 17.
Wow.
And 10 of them are new.
Wow.
So those 10,
Sure.
I like to tell them that it's not acting, it's becoming your part.
Yeah.
Don't just act your part, but become your part. So pretend this is you, And so they've challenged with that, and that's probably a pretty good challenge, I would say. There's an episode that you'll see when you come that we've had to work on several times just to get the timing down. Don't want to give it away, but you'll have to come see it.
Yeah.
And that, just having 17 people on the floor at one time.
Yeah.
And when it's not a very big floor,
Right.
it has been, and it's worked, and we've practiced it, and it's flowing nicely now. So
Yeah, that's great. So tell us, when can they see this play?
opens April 10th.
Okay.
At 10th, 11th, 12th. And I think it's the 15th, that Tuesday's a dessert, and then the following weekend, 17th, 18th, 19th, I think.
Yeah, I think
So tickets are available. Don't want to miss it if you haven't been.
So how can they get the tickets to it?
They can go to B-Tree.
Yeah, in Weiser.
In Weiser. And then they can go online at WeiserLittleTheater.com and find it, because it's seat yourself.
Because you don't want to just show up assuming you can get in.
Oh, no, yeah.
You got to get the tickets ahead of time,
Yes.
and there's limited tickets for each performance.
Yes, we seat 81 in here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm excited for this play. I think it's really great, and it's awesome that our community gets to offer these sorts of things.
Absolutely.
And so the live theater, I feel like, is becoming something that's not as well known. And it's really a great art that there's nothing like being in the theater. So I encourage you to come check it out.
Yes, there are no second takes. It is live. So if they make a mistake, we just move past it and we go, no take two, you're on.
Sure.
So it's fun. It's fun.
Well, thank you for watching A Great Day with Hunter Mizar. We'll see you at the Weiser Little Theater real soon. Take care.
See ya.